Hello and welcome to some more Dominion ladder games. We are fast approaching the deadline for the Dominion Online Championship ladder rating cutoff, whatever. But also I wanted the opportunity to play some extra Rising Sun. There's been some fairly significant server issues lately, but it seems like those have been at least cleared up a little bit. So hopefully this will be reasonably stable. So we've got a 5-2 here. Guardian is ultimately useful, but I don't think I want one now. I guess the question is, do we want a Fool's Gold? Rapid expansion, okay. Can't really make use of Kintsugi. Another question is, do we want to open Tanuki or do we want to open Kitsune? With Guardian on the board, I think I do want to open Tanuki, start trashing estates. Fool's Gold Payload. How do we feel about Fool's Gold Payload? Not great, I think. So I'm just gonna not buy anything here and open with Tanuki. Okay. Well, we could go ahead and grab a Kitsune. I mean, I think it's a card we're going to want. Like, the only thing is, like, Guardian obviously does make it a lot worse, but forcing our opponent to take a Guardian does have some value. So I think we go Kitsune here, and then here, once again, we could take a Guardian. I do like getting a Minstrel just for cycling purposes, try to get to the Kitsune faster. Like, we're not... The ports don't really do anything much because we can just play Kitsune non-terminally. So yeah, let's get the Minstrel. It is quite unfortunate that we only hit 2 here. I really am not excited about taking Guardian when my opponent does not have an attack. So I think I'm just not going to. Okay, so they did get a Guardian into play. I think we probably do want a silver here. It's another target for our Tanuki, if nothing else. And then copper into Guardian at this point does look like a reasonable thing to do. This should probably be a barge. Let's get some draw going. A little bit awkward here. We see 2 estates and the barge, which means we can't play Tanuki and barge, and that means we can't trash an estate if we want to play the barge. And if we don't play the Tanuki now and we play the barge for next turn, we're going to draw it. I think that means we're just not playing the barge this turn. Just take another Minstrel. Maybe take ports. I think I like another Minstrel. Makes it easier to find our barge again. And then do we want another silver? The other thing we could do is trash an estate. With Kintsugi. think I prefer the silver slightly. So we'll trigger a shuffle here, and we can potentially Tanuki a silver or a copper, I guess. I mean, the other thing we could do is intentionally not trigger the shuffle and just take another barge. So they take a Kitsune, but they don't really have any draw. I'm not like super worried about that, but I think I will trigger the shuffle. Okay, that's all fine. Yeah, we can go ahead and take another Guardian here, just on the off chance that they do see their Kitsune. Okay, so yeah, Rapid Expansion is taking a while to come online for sure. We'll be able to trash the last estate here. And I guess we might as well draw with barge now. Dang, we didn't find the other barge. I was hoping to. So this should obviously be actions coins. And now we could take a third Guardian here instead of trashing the estate. We have 6, 7, 10 coins or 9 coins. 9 coins is good enough. So I think we'll actually do that. And I'm wondering about getting a second Tanuki at this point. Like, we have the silver gaining from Kitsune, so we can like use one Tanuki to basically like kind of do the turbo remodel style thing of going up the line with like copper to Guardian to 4 costs, and then use another one to turn Kitsune silvers into 5s. So I think I like that. I think I want Minstrel Tanuki. Now that we have 3 Minstrels in our deck, it might make sense to take ports over Minstrel for trashing the estate. Oh, they have Fool's Gold. Interesting. I was thinking I would just get some tea houses. All right. Do I want to play Barge first? No, I don't think so. Take Kitsune. All right. Let's go ahead and turn an estate into some ports. We need to play the Minstrel first. Okay. We're missing a silver. That's annoying. So this can be... Do they have a Guardian play? They do. Okay. This can be silver coins. This can be next turned. Or do we play the Tanuki first? I mean, we can buy another Guardian if we play this for this turn, but eh. I would like to get a tea house as the thing, but I guess for now we'll just take another silver, more Tanuki targets. And try to eventually turn them into tea houses. Alright, rapid expansion is almost online. So that's something to be aware of for sure. Doesn't affect Guardian. Alright. So if we take Tea House after playing our Kitsune, then we can, like, they get to be rapidly expanded, which I think is good. So let's do that. They do have a Guardian in play. Okay. So this is going to be coins, silver. Silver goes into play next turn, so that makes it better anyway. Trash. Silver, gain a tea house. We have 9 coins right now. So we want to trash a Guardian or a Silver? Probably a Guardian. We don't really need more ports. You know, at some point we should be considering Conquest. I wonder if we've taken... Like, we take a silver off of this and then Conquest. Another silver in Conquest. I mean, why not? We can always draw by, like, expanding into draw, so... Expanding. Tanukiing, whatever. Alright. That... 5 silvers in play... Tea house, barge. Okay. So we do need to draw these 5 silvers next turn, so that's something to watch out for. Well, they don't have a Guardian in play, so we should go first silver with this. And I guess we just start playing these minstrels. Okay, so Tanuki, silver into... Do we want one more barge? Do we need another barge? I don't know that we do. Let's play it safe and say that we do. No, don't play that. Nuki, silver into tea house. Silver Guardian. I mean, this should be fine. I'll just do that, and we set the silver aside, whatever. Alright, we only gained 1 silver here, so I think now we just double province. Oh, fool's gold. Was I supposed to open double silver? No, surely not. Surely salvage or silver is better. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I should be building more, but meh, whatever. Anyway, I mean, I do have like thoughts on this, but I don't really like answering a question like that in the middle of a game. So I'm not gonna. So now we can potentially just mill provinces with Tanuki. If we can hit like, I mean, like hit double province again while trashing 2 provinces, that should be pretty good, I would say. I was probably supposed to play Wandering Minstrel first. All right. Well, we can surely hit that, so. I guess this would look at the Tanuki, wouldn't it? That's kind of annoying. They discarded the province. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do it that way. Whatever. Maybe we can buy triple. 10, 11, 12. Try it. Coin, silver. Oh, the silver's not going to do anything, but. Tanuki does what? I don't actually even know. I just want to get it out of the way. Maybe I should just trash the Guardian. Into like a, let's say. All right, do I have enough for 3 provinces? Uh, 20, yeah. That should be pretty good. I guess I didn't play a Guardian, but I don't think that matters. Oh, hey, that's cute. I didn't think about that. Tanuki, start a turn Tanuki, yeah. You can like still do your gain and play, and in fact it's easier in a sense. I should be doing this first. You can tell I'm very focused at this point. Yeah. So what thoughts on that board? I mean, I can kind of see like it's actually, I think rapid expansion actually hurt overall Tanuki's ability to rush down provinces there. Like people have been talking about that. I haven't really had the opportunity to see that myself, but like, well, that and the minstrel, like, you know, the minstrel like throwing the provinces into my discard like makes it harder to actually like just load up on them and do that. But I can see where it could have been doable. Either in other circumstances or with just like more focused play on my end. But I felt like I was so far ahead. I wasn't really trying to optimize the back half of that game. Anyway, yeah, Tea House. It's weird. Like, Tea House feels like, in a way, Tea House feels like it should be really good. It's like, I don't know, double peddler, whatever. But I guess getting 2 peddlers for 5 coins isn't actually that good necessarily, even if like being packaged together in some ways is better, but in some ways it's worse. Well, and you know, if you want, like, I don't know, mostly for trash for benefit ways, so that's probably not super important, but it's something. Successfully connected to the new server. Okay. Oh, Eureka Mummy. Okay, hello. So we've got Exorcist is the only trashing. Growth, right. I'm thinking about Exorcist, Craftsman. Although the 5s aren't super important here. I think I will go ahead and get an Exorcist. But do we actually want Craftsman? Or do we... I mean, getting some witches' huts is not bad. And cities are good, ultimately. They're just not anything special early. They're not something where you're like, oh, I'm really excited to pick up this city. It's going to make up for the debt. It's really not going to do that. Not in the short run. So I think there's an argument for delaying Craftsman a bit here, but still picking one up later to be able to get cities, but like starting with a silver. And like, because we're gonna just want to get like an alley, maybe like abundance or something like that. Yeah. Although on the other hand, if we're not with Exorcist not helping us hit price points anyway, you could argue like, well, Craftsman will definitely get you the card that you want, and you don't really want 3s. Yeah, all right. I think that's pushing me slightly. Yeah, like this sort of situation. Right now, City isn't actually even as good as like a Poet. So I wonder if I should just get a Poet or an Alley. First Alley should be pretty good. The first Poet should also be pretty good. We could just go ahead and take a city, though. Figure we can buy the other one. But if we get one of each, right now that is going to be better. Let's get the alley. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I guess that was actually a bit lucky not to see the other estate, or to bottom deck an estate. So that we can get one of each of these. All right. If there's any reason not to play the alley. Unfortunately, we didn't see Exorcist or Craftsman, so that's a little bit awkward. Should we go ahead and take a Witch's Hut now? Think so? The other thing we could do, so Craftsman's gonna give us 2 debt next turn. We have Exorcist, Copper, Craftsman, Estate, Wisp down there. Oh, we're gonna trigger a shuffle. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the Witch's Hut. I mean, we don't have to trigger a shuffle. I think it should be fine. Although the Craftsman gain does miss the shuffle and 2 Wisps. No, we gotta wait on that one. All right, let's go ahead and take a city this time. Second craftsman. I mean, it does make some sense. So we could discard an action here, play the other one, or we could keep the craftsman and try to activate Witch's Hut. 3 coins to work with. The odds that we draw into at least one more coin are pretty good. I think I like that. So yeah, makes it more likely that we find our Exorcist. Second craftsman does seem pretty reasonable, to be honest. Especially because of the Witch's Hut. Okay. Right. So we could just go double city. We might want to add to our payload a little bit here, though. Or like City Abundance or something. Or like another Witch's Hut. Prove our draw and just keep craftsmaning for stuff. That also seems reasonable. Actually not entirely clear we should trash copper here, but I am going to. Yeah, Craftsman for farmhands is a nice play. I think we play Witch's Hut first and then the alley. Well, no, probably not. We want the extra information for Witch's Hut more so than for... So we could discard Witch's Hut Wisp? Seems pretty reasonable. Okay. We just take 2 more cities. Definitely taking 1. Yeah, I think so. Do we trash a copper? I think we do. It's a little unclear. Now we're going to start having curses to trash, presumably. Oh, never mind. So growth is probably going to activate here. Which is going to make gaining abundances awkward. Maybe I should have gained an abundance already. I mean, we can always exercise, like, craftsman or warehouse into imp if we want to go that route. So I guess it's not too bad. We probably do want to play this city. Now we go Witch's Hut, I think. We only have the one... Like, I think we can do this safely. Right? Like, can we fail to draw... Oh, I guess we can fail to draw a city. Okay, maybe we're supposed to do City Craftsman or just not attack. This one. We have the Wisp, right. Okay. Craftsman for another city before we trigger the shuffle. There's no need to get these wisps unless we want to gain a card and play it with this craftsman. I guess we can do that, right? What's that going to be? Honestly, we could just take like Abundance Copper. We get the Abundance into play. Unless we top deck it. That's the problem with that. Abundance. We can take another Craftsman, I guess. Then we can only draw one of them. We could also just farmhands our Wisp. Or we could gain... Oh, it's too bad we can't gain, like, there's not a 5-cost treasure we could gain and then gain a farmhands off of that. That would be really nice. But honestly, a third craftsman, or sorry, no, farmhandsing the Wisp. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's go for that. We'll make it easier to continue to gain and play next turn. Do we want to trash another copper? We can't, like, really get out of debt without gaining treasures if we do. So maybe we just stick with this for now. So this turn... Well, we're going to try to do more gain and play stuff, of course. No, the curse. It is useful to know that that's in the discard, though, with the wisps. They're out of actions already. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. So I guess we'd poet first. Nice. Well, we know we have another wisp down there, so... Oh, okay. alley first, I think. Which is hut. Discarding double city should actually be pretty safe. We go. We really do want some payload, right? Craftsman for city. We could do the abundance thing. We can always exercise the other craftsman if that doesn't work out. All right. I think we're not trying to attack here. I know we discarded 2 coppers. We could gain something with the craftsman we want to play, but I think this is fine. We get 1 more witch's hut or 1 more city. It's not like the cities are actually drawing right now. They're getting close though. We could potentially mid-turn activate them if we get another one. So I think that's pretty all right. Yeah, especially if our opponent lowers cities. That's part of what I was thinking about. And they haven't been taking nearly as many cities, so... Alright. I guess we'll start with a wisp. Poet? Nope. Farmhands. Craftsman for city for sure. Brunk. Guess we discard copper. Like, there's an argument for exorcist, but... We just discard the craftsman. I think we have enough draw that we can make that work. Yeah, now we can discard the wisps. Okay, can we win? 2 craftsmen that could gain 2 craftsmen. We can draw them. We can play the 2 craftsmen to gain 2 more craftsmen. We can. There's only 3 curses left. I think we can win. We can't buy anything. So maybe we can't win. Abundance activated, but we're still going to take 4 more debt just from playing these 2 craftsmen. We don't have much more money than that. I mean, if we do empty... We're 1 like gain short of emptying versus in order to then like activate cities, but that doesn't... We could activate cities, but we'd have to play at least 1 to draw the other 2 craftsmen. Possibly 2, at which point the activating the other city is not that strong. So I think getting another abundance. We need to make sure we don't lose too, right? Are we gonna have enough money to buy an action to activate the abundances? Is our opponent going to be able to win the game? I mean, I don't think so. How many cities do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 cities? Wow. Okay. We'd also go like abundance silver this state with 1 of these. we can always turn the estate into a wisp. Or do we go Abundance Craftsman? Maybe that actually works. We take 2 craftsmen and 2 abundances. And then we do it again. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I see the problem with this plan. I see the problem with this plan. We can't actually mid-turn activate the abundances. Yeah. Not smart. Right. So we need to gain like duchies or something. At least 1 duchy. That should put it out of reach. And then I think we gain a farmhands, and farmhands this city. Oh, we probably don't need to trash a copper. Okay, hopefully I didn't blow this. I could definitely believe that I did. For some reason, I was thinking I was going to be able to activate the abundances, and I was like, "Oh, I can use the I can play the craftsman and then like gain an action. Then I'll activate the abundance. I'll actually have the money despite the debt." But no, that's not how that works. They are behind by 8 points. So, and they only have the 2 witches' huts, so they would need to gain a curse, gain 2 craftsmen. Then I'm at -1 and they're at -6, and then need more than a province, and that just seems hard for them to do with their deck. What happened to their alley? They did have one. Oh, it was already in the discard. Okay. And if they don't end the game, then obviously them giving me curses actually like makes it easier for me to pile, although I shouldn't have any trouble with that anyway. Especially because I can like craftsman for craftsman and then double activate my cities. My 8 cities should have a ton of payload. Really, there was no reason for me to lower the craftsman there. I should have just taken like abundance silver, abundance warehouse, whatever. I definitely cut that too close. Definitely cut it too close. I don't exactly understand how they're going to make this work. Like maybe they just are like, well, I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I guess so. All right, well. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely made that closer than it should have been there at the end. I don't know why I got so far ahead exactly. Maybe just better Exorcist luck. Like in the early game, I didn't notice how quickly my opponent thinned out estates, but it just seemed like they were not drawing through when I was drawing through. I did maybe take the Witch's Hut a little sooner than they did, and I took a second one before they did, but I don't know. Well, in either case, that's a great win to pick up. Yeah, jump all the way up to like, well, I mean, I didn't really show this off before, but I don't know. My Mew is Lower. It was somewhat lower. Anyway, my actual goal before the tournament, if possible, is to get this down to like, well, at least 0.4, maybe 0.3. I don't know if that's realistic. It might be too many games, but we'll see. In the meantime, I'm just going to pause real quick because I got some messages I need to deal with. All right, so I'm back, and are there any other thoughts on that board? Craftsman, like, pretty good there. Like, it obviously, like, the debt was keeping me from buying things, but that didn't seem to matter too much. I mean, the one thing is, like, the interaction with abundance is, like, makes abundance mostly worse. Like, although, you know, it's like you pick up an abundance, you play it, and then you can't buy anything. Although the fact that it sits in play is maybe a benefit, but it means you can't, like, really use it right away. So, but whatever. I mean, you know, I feel like there's a good number of boards where you could, you know, along those lines, you could use Craftsman sort of as a payload, like your primary payload, without necessarily needing to buy too much stuff. So, like, if I mean, so like the obvious use case for Craftsman is early in the game, you can use it to pick up the 5 costs that you want, but obviously it was doing more than just that. And, you know, I don't know that I would have necessarily expected it to be so, like, viable to kind of just go all in on it. And maybe that board isn't representative, but it's at least a data point. Anyway, let's get another one. Always catches me off guard that the interstitial screen is gone. All right, so we got Daimyo. This is the first time I have played with Daimyo. I have just not managed to see it. We've also got Scrying Pool, Treasurer. No estate trashing, it looks like. Oh, Kintsugi. Okay. Interesting. Weaver, really? Weaver over Groom in the opening? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, eventually, maybe it's better because of Scrying Pool, but I don't know. So, we would really like to get a treasurer. Groom doesn't help with that. Potion doesn't help with that. Do we... Like, yeah, are Groom and Weaver even that good? I guess there's potentially a lot of plus actions, so you can, I guess you can maybe stuff like Vassals, Courtyards, and Shops into your deck. Yeah, I think getting a Groom... I'm wondering about opening Groom Kintsugi. Like, that's not going to help me hit 5, not immediately, but a Shop Groom, on the other hand... Yeah... It's a little bit better at that. Yeah, let's go with that, and... Okay, now we'll just trash an estate, I think. Alright, so... We do want the potion, but we don't really want the silver, we want the horse. So, do we go... Aristocrat? Probably not. Just take another shop. I mean, we were going to have a horse in our deck, so that should be fine. This could be a little bit awkward. Yeah, if we buy Daimyo now, we're not going to be able to afford Treasurer. You go Vassal. Aristocrat, maybe. We could also just buy Kintsugi again. Maybe that's actually the play. Okay, if we don't draw our other shop here, we can get a treasure. If not, we'll take a daimyo. Oh, I somehow didn't consider that the other card was potion. Well, okay, I'm going to take a scrying pool. I guess I'll discard that. All right. We haven't actually gained an aristocrat yet. I think we would like one at this point. I'm not particularly keen on getting a second aristocrat, mostly just wanted the first one. Alright, do we want daimyo or do we want scrying pool? I think we want daimyo. Wait, when did they get the scrying pool? I don't remember seeing them buy that. No, my treasure. Well, this aristocrat isn't really doing anything here, but just take another vassal. Oh, you know, something that only just now occurred to me is that aristocrat is actually the only plus buy. Ugh. Alright, fine. I'll take another aristocrat. Alright, this should be another daimyo. Kind of forgot that Outpost was on this board, to be honest. I don't know why I did this in this order. That was a bad order. Whoa, it didn't matter. Alright, what do we want to daimyo here? We don't have any plus buy, but we might still just want to double trash copper. In which case, play scrying pool first. And so terminals, aristocrat, well, we don't really need to play the aristocrat. Aristocrat, vassal, groom, treasurer. We don't really need to. Yeah, just vassal, groom, treasurer, so that's fine. I mean, we could double play groom to get the third and fourth aristocrats, I guess. Would be another option. Or we could double play both. Alright, do we want Daimyo or do we want Scrying Pool? Or Outpost. Maybe it is Outpost. We are drawing. We did draw a deck. Shouldn't say we are drawing deck, but we did draw a deck. It's gotta be Horse over Shop. Alright, this can be a Courtyard. Courtyard Vassal has some synergy. We don't really need extra coins just now anyway. Alright. We are a bit over terminaled here. Well, we can go ahead and attack, I guess. Okay, we can shop the Outpost. We know we're going to want to play that. And then we've got Aristocrat. So we can't play... We can get our buys, but only if we don't play Treasurer. Annoying. Annoying. We're definitely playing one Aristocrat. I think the buys are better. Slightly. Alright, so Scrying Pool. We can trash our last estate with Kintsugi. And then take another Daimyo. Daimyo Scrying Pool seems pretty good. Okay. Aristocrat for draw. Don't really care about. What we want to do is Daimyo the Aristocrat for... No, we want to Daimyo the Treasurer. Treasurer is one of those two cards. The other one is... I don't know. Maybe I'll just YOLO it and play the Vassal. Or, no. Play the Shop. It gets us the same amount of... effective plus actions. Alright. Shop Groom. Or hell if I know. I think the Vassals are going to be tough to play. It's like just really annoying. I mean, I guess we can get more shops and then they can shop horses. That's probably what we're doing at this point. All right, we need to go Scrying Pool now. And then we play Aristocrat and then Daimyo the Aristocrat. Well, do we care about the coin from shop enough to get rid of a horse? Maybe we do. No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. I screwed this up. I need a village effect to get to the buys. Damn it. Alright. This deck is annoying. We just take a daimyo, don't take debt, probably. I don't really want other cards costing less than whatever. I don't want gold to activate Kintsugi. I wonder if I should actually daimyo the first aristocrat just to get like a bunch of actions. I probably should. Oh, okay. Well. So what have we learned here? Aristocrat is only plus buy is definitely awkward. Daimyo is only plus actions is at least a little bit potentially awkward, but also like I just needed more of them. And was working on that. I mean, a lot of it was just that like the thinning was slow, and so like it didn't make sense to just grab a bunch of daimyos like really fast off the jump, especially because we wanted to hit 5 for treasure, and that was like slow going. But once we had the daimyo in the deck, of course, that did accelerate the treasure, so that was nice. Kintsugi for estate trashing, definitely not the most exciting thing, but you know, you're going to do it some of the time. Alrighty. We've got artist here, we've got continue, apprentice, goat herd trashing, and I guess dismantle, imperial envoy, draw, but the plus actions is going to be difficult. You can do it. You can have like you play like goat herd or apprentice in front of diplomat without like you don't draw cards, but it's rough. Continue does not look like a good opening here. I feel like a lot of times that is what I'm going to want to do, but right here it's like, I don't know, what would I be continuing with? I think we might just open... Do we want a bard early, and then we can plan to apprentice it? I think so. Goat herd bard. I was like, if we get Flame's Gift, that's nice. If we get Swamp's Gift, that's great. Earth's Gift should be nice. Continue Dismantle. That's no way. Alright. This should be an apprentice. Okay. I don't think we're gonna store up estates for apprentice. I think we're just gonna trash goat herd here. Now we could continue a diplomat, and it will draw, but it's not actually that strong that we do so at this stage. We'll draw 2 cards, so they'll get 1 card into the shuffle, and then we'll have like 3, 4 debt. And if we happen to draw our apprentice, it's great, because we can apprentice the estate, but I don't know. I think they're playing with Dismantle and they just got an apprentice. I think I'm going to take another goat herd. Well, alright. Do we care about hitting 5 here? I mean, I guess we could continue. This could be where we continue with the diplomat, depending on what the bard does. So what do you have down there? We have a silver, 3 coppers, a goat herd, and an estate. Okay. Thinking about continuing diplomat now. It still doesn't feel right. I wonder if we just take Imperial Envoy. Yeah, I think so. Bottom deck the goat herd. The dismantle is ultimately going to be useful here to feed apprentice. Have we done enough thinning that continue dismantle could actually be good? Because like the goat herd is on the bottom, we would draw it. I guess we could also continue diplomat instead. Still get to draw with the goat herd. Actually, should we not trash here? I think we don't. Okay, so we take 2 dead if we play this. But we draw... Yeah, it at least pays for itself. Oh, and there's the bard, too. Cool. Alright, we can trash a copper and not have any debt. Does mean our opponent's more likely to draw off of their goat herds, but I think that's okay. They're not actually super likely to have a goat herd in hand, since they just played one and they only have one. Yeah, they only have one. That's right. Okay. Again, we could continue diplomat. I do kind of want to get a dismantle in my deck, though. Do I want to dismantle a silver? Like, not really, but I guess the question is, what better target am I going to have anyway? The estate is mostly just because it's like a better apprentice target. Maybe I should have been a copper. Goat herd doesn't care. Dismantle. Alright, so here we can apprentice copper and then activate diplomat, which is great. I guess we draw with... Well, how many cards did they trash? 1, 2, 3? I mean, we don't need to play the Imperial Envoy, I guess. Play the Bard, see what we get. Okay. Bottom deck the gold, which is unfortunate. Okay, so if we dismantle gold here, we take like gold. Maybe it's actually better to dismantle estate for now. And then we continue probably with diplomat. Although Still have to play the Imperial Envoy to fully draw there. Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, what's our other options here? Like, is continuing with Diplomat actually good? We have 4 coins there, 5 coins. So we basically pay extra for this Diplomat. Like, the other thing we could do is just take, like, an artist or something. 1 artist should be fine. Yeah, let's do that. Well, we can continue in front of the artist, which is one of the reasons I was thinking, well, this will be fine. Although we do have to play both coppers, which is annoying. And we don't get to dismantle the gold, which is also annoying. But still. Somehow I've continued to play with this bard. Fascinating how that's worked out. It'd be fun to print it. Sometimes that would activate Diplomat. Pendant does not seem that great to me here, but compared to just gaining golds. It's only worth 1 more coin at most. All right, Bard first for sure. Oh. Well, no, there's no reason to do that. Well, there is a reason to do that, which is if I don't want to... If I want to dismantle a gold, which I do. Alright, fine. What did they trash? 2 cards? Alright. So we need payload. I mean, I guess we could take a pendant just to, like, have the extra payload right now. It's as good as a silver. It's better for trashing, so I guess. We're going to try to limit how much we feed our opponent's goat herds here. Maybe that's not correct, but... They have so much debt right now. Holy moly. This Imperial Envoy, I wonder when I'm going to play it. I need more payload in my deck for it to be worth playing. We're working on it. We're working on it. Alright, so they trashed twice. Probably don't trash with the first goat herd, and then we can potentially trash with the second. And I guess if we want to activate Diplomat, we do probably want to trash with the first one, but... Nah. If we end up wanting to continue... Alright, well, we'll trash with this one. Just play Bard here and then probably continue. Oh, alright. We continue a Diplomat and... Do we... We do already have 2 Diplomats in our deck. There is a risk of having too many. But I guess we can always apprentice them. The other question, I guess, is I mean, we could also just play the Imperial Envoy and draw a bunch of cards. And, like, we almost draw our deck, and... I guess it's the Dismantle that we want to be able to play, right? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, so we full draw with Artist. And then we dismantle gold. And we get, I guess we get a silver. Woohoo. So we're gonna have 9 coins. We go down to 7 coins and 2 buys. That doesn't seem particularly irrelevant. Do we want a prince? I mean, it is tempting. I'm not gonna lie. It helps with the Artist. So obviously it's justified. Obviously justified. It actually helps significantly with Artist. Because I was thinking, like, oh, the Prince is going to be in play, but so will the card that is Princed. Which I do aim to make Bard, because I think it's funny. Gaining a second Imperial Envoy. Wild. One thing I should be considering is gaining a second Dismantle. Alright. Goat Herd. Don't trash. Probably just apprentice a Diplomat here. So Artist draws 3. It's going to be hard to activate a continued Diplomat here. I think we play Artist. Okay, so now we can Prince Bard and then continue. And activate a Diplomat. Well, we don't have to worry about not... Well, we know we don't want to play all these golds anyway. Oh, this doesn't activate Diplomat. Oh, alright, fine. We can dismantle something that isn't a gold. It's fine. Dismantle a Diplomat. Sure, why not? I think I'm actually going to take Humble Castle, because that gives us more coins with the pendant. Do we play the Imperial Envoy here? haven't trashed a copper this turn, right? Probably trash a copper. Okay, fine. We play the Imperial Envoy. It's obviously worth doing. Okay. Crumbling Castle, honestly not bad. We could just take a province. Yeah. I think I'm just going to take a province. Well, didn't really want to see it in the opening hand. But hey, Artist is going to draw 3 cards without us needing to do anything else to start the turn. The value. Well, they princed a goat herd? That might actually be better. Worse if we start trashing less, but I don't know that we actually will. Maybe I should have taken a second prince. Princing a goat herd would be very nice. I mean, if we only or primarily use dismantle, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I should have considered harder princing the goat herds, because getting the plus actions is really nice. All right, so they've dismantled and apprenticed here. Oh, they did get another prince. When did they buy the second prince? I don't remember that happening. Okay. Oh, the bard isn't in play. I'm an idiot. Okay. Well, oops. So we might as well play a goat herd here. Yeah, it's like set aside, but you don't put it into play. I forgot that that's how that works now. Whoops. Okay, so we dismantle. I guess we can just play another goat herd first. Then we dismantle our gold. Into what? I mean, what if we just don't dismantle this turn? Three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17. Like we can. Oh, wait. Did I count the 2? 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Yeah, okay. So we're 1 coin short of double province. Which suggests that continuing might be the play. Or we could just go like province pendant or something. And then we'll definitely have enough for double province next turn. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, so they can double, but if they do, and I double... You're getting another prince? That is wild. Two princes? 1, 2 princes stand before you. That's what I said now. Oh my gosh. Why? Swamp's Gift. All right. I think we're just going to continue since they did not. They're like have 8 debt, and that yeah, we're just going to continue this turn. That should be totally fine. We didn't draw our silver, so we don't want to play our pendant, but that's also fine. How many cards did they trash? None. Okay. So if we continue Goat Herd. We get to play. We get an action from the Goat Herd, and then we get. I mean, do we even need the extra actions? Possibly not, but. Should have thought about Artist there, but no, it's fine. Artist is going to draw a million cards. All right. So I think it's worth trashing 1 card to get another pendant. It's going to put us even, and then we have 2, 5, and 5. That's 12 pendant. Yeah. They still have a prince in their deck that is not in play. And they still only have 1 action. Like, it's like not like the diplomats are activating, right? So like it's draw, but like there's other ways to draw in this kingdom. I don't know. It just seems crazy to me. Oh, Princing the Dismantle. Amazing. Oh my gosh. They don't have a silver? Must have trashed it. Wild. They have 3 pendants, but no silver. Like, the first silver is definitely better than the second pendant. Right? Because it makes the same amount of coins, effectively, right? If you have gold, copper, pendant makes 3, you add a silver effectively makes 3. Ooh! Did they trash here? Bought another artist. Oh my gosh. Why do you need more draw? This is obviously a bit of a risk, but we can always continue a diplomat if we don't find... Yeah, okay. Might as well play this Goat Herd. Alright, trash a gold, I guess. We could trash a province, to be honest. I think it'd be fine. We probably don't need to. But then again, it's actually arguably better. Like, because we still have the gold in our deck. Alright. Artist draws up everything. And we can dismantle into another pendant. Oh, I don't have enough buys. Why did I get another pendant? I forgot about the buys. And I should have taken an Imperial Envoy. That's, yeah. That's my B. I don't think it's going to matter. But I should have taken another Imperial Envoy there to get another buy. How many coins did I have? It's like 21. I mean, I guess I wasn't that far over. And the pendant just makes it more reliable that I hit the double province this turn, so I guess it's fine. Oh, are they going to hit me with the Haunted Castle? Let me tell you, I don't mind. I do not mind. Yeah, that pendant was pointless. Even if like, possibly I should have just not played the dismantle, but even if I was going to do that, I should have taken, like, is Wisp even capable of drawing anything? Probably. Oh, I was going to say probably not. Okay. So this is not great. These pendants are worth 2. But we can continue. I mean, honestly, we're so far ahead, I don't think it really matters too much. Like, if we just totally skip the turn. Goatherd drew 1 card. Like, technically, we don't have to play the pendant here, but if we played Diplomat without the pendant in hand, we don't get the action. But do we need the action? We probably don't. Wait, we did get the action? How does that work? Oh, continue gave us the action. Right. Okay, well, not great. I think we do take 1 more Imperial Envoy, as mentioned. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need a Duchy here. Our opponent just doesn't have the gains. Did we trash anything there? I don't think we did, right? No. So their goat herds aren't going to draw. So I don't know why they gained another one. Sad, sad artists. Wow. What is all that other stuff in their hand? Some goat herds. They do have a bard, and it's not Prince, so a bard. Like, I think I have 3 goat herds. Which would mean they have 2. Wait, what does that do? Oh, I mean, I guess it lets them play... No, I don't understand. Oh, to Grand Castle? Okay. Respectable. So we should now have enough money to be able to power through a continue and just buy, like, a couple provinces. Discard. We want the apprentice. Like, we can apprentice a province again. That's no problem. The Imperial Envoy is going to draw stuff. I mean, I guess if we have the apprentice on top. I guess we do want the silver. Like, we can just draw it. Yeah, this is actually pretty good Sun's Gift. All right. I assume we will have enough here. If we don't, well, it'll be surprising. Yeah. Well, that was a weird one. Whoa. Why does it say I'm still searching? Ah! No! Ah! What? Okay. Apparently we were playing another game. What the hell? That was bizarre. So, Ruler does not look especially good here. We want to bridge Megaturn. We're gonna have to do that in a pretty awkward way. Somehow, this is like a mass not mattering basically at all. Really? Sacred Grove. My plan was scrap Ninja. I think it still is. I mean, I guess Sacred Grove like can let you asceticism your coppers away, but not if you get ninja'd. I don't know. I feel like I'm willing to wait a little bit on that. I'm gonna do scrap ninja. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I should definitely take this. Question is, what do I take with it? Do we go ahead and take a bridge already? Like, we're gonna need Swamp Shacks. The draw is gonna be super awkward here. Like, no doubt about it. I'm gonna say bridge. But I'm not confident. Well, unfortunately, we drew 2 estates and no scrap. We could amass a Swamp Shacks. Oh man, Swamp Shacks is gonna be so awkward here, though. Ay, ay, ay. Like, we're gonna need to play with Jack probably to make it work, which is okay because we have scrap, but it's not great. Oh, whoops. Can't do that. Okay, never mind. Just asceticism in this state. Yeah, I totally forgot how this works. Or take another scrap? No. Yeah, let's just... I can't take... Okay. So even if we get ninja'd here, we can still... Oh, never mind. Oh, oh, right, their ninja wasn't there yet. Alright, this should be... Force coin, and then asceticism 2 coppers, I think. Oh wait, that's not how that works. Well, it's not like I particularly wanted a silver anyway. Alright, you can buy swamp shacks. We needed to do that anyway, because we didn't actually do it before. I forgot. Okay. Moon's Gift? To top deck a copper? No thanks. Yeah, maybe I should have just taken Jack over Bridge. It's just like, I'm not excited to play Jack early on, but... Alright, this is action, horse... And we drew the swamp shacks. Damn it. I don't really want a black cat. So I don't... could it possibly make sense to take an Overlord? That's so bad for, like, asceticism, but... Overlord is flexible. We are about to trigger a shuffle. One Overlord. We may regret this. We may live to regret this. I wonder if I'm meant to discard the bridge and play Ninja. Probably not. River's Gift. Yeah, okay. So we can go... How do we do this? Swamp Shack's Ninja... Do we trigger the shuffle? Do we trigger the shuffle? I think so. Well, we don't have any estates left for the scrap to find. Like, we could just scrap the horse, play Sacred Grove, clear our debt. The other thing we could potentially do is, like, Overlord as Jack. Maybe. Well... Overlord is scrap? To scrap the scrap? Overlord of Swamp Shacks does draw a card. Ooh. We haven't seen Field's Gift, so there's that option. Doing this and just not buying anything. Well, at least we can get another Swamp Shacks this turn. Well, they did get a black cat. Interesting. Sun's Gift. No, I want my ninja to stay where it is. Oh, I would have triggered a shuffle. Ah, that was a mistake. Yeah, I didn't understand how that interaction would work. I definitely should have taken that. Oh, man. Deck kind of sucks. Kinda bad. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. At least I can amass this turn. We're probably losing this one. Oh man. I really wanted to see another Swamp Shacks before I saw the Overlord, because I want to play the Overlord as Jack. Ugh. Oh my god. I cannot make this work. I really need another Swamp Shacks. Maybe I should just trash the damn bridge. Ugh. Alright, if we do that, obviously we take horse, card, coin. Not buy. Do we take action? Probably not. That means silver. Ah. I guess I'll take a black cat at this point. Yeah. No. I guess I gotta get my bridge back. Major deck. They don't have a lot of payload, but they did draw a deck. You don't want a bridge? Oh, sure, okay. right, do we finally do the jack thing? I think we do the jack thing. Although sadly, still not that good. Do we need to just trash a bunch of coffers at this point? A bunch, 2. Ugh. Nomads is like coin positive, so I guess if we buy... Oh, but it doesn't refund the buy. Maybe that's okay. If we buy nomads, we have enough money to buy asceticism. Wait, what? Right, that's not how that works. All right. What was that about? Yeah, alright. Well, first of all, it was very rude of the client to throw me into a game when I wasn't actually trying to join one. But yeah, I haven't played enough with Amass and Asceticism and obviously don't really understand them, like, in a thoroughly yet. Like, know roughly what they do, but obviously, like, some of the details I'm overlooking. Like, yeah, if I buy nomads there, I said it was coin positive. That's not quite true. Anyway, that was just wrong. I think it was like it refunds the coins where bridge doesn't. Was mostly what was actually the case. But yeah, I don't know. That was embarrassing. I think, yeah, I think the Overlord was a mistake. I mean, I don't know. It's just like a really awkward board. Like, maybe the Sacred Grove opening was actually good. I have my doubts, but maybe it was the way to go. I mean, they only trashed like 2 coppers off of that, so it doesn't seem amazing, but more than I trashed that way, I suppose. It's like so hard to get control there. Swamp Shacks is the only village and kind of the only draw is really rough. And there's not even like any cantrips. All right. We got Mountain Shrine. T-Mog. Open T-Mog Mountain Shrine. I think that you can T-Mog into stowaways and react them to themselves the way you would with Sheepdog, so I think that's pretty good. You gain a card, put it onto your deck. Well, that's awkward. I think I like T-Mog Mountain Shrine. I guess the draw here is, I guess it's either Icebroker or Ronin. It's probably Ronin. Well, and Stowaway. Stowaway Ronin does not combine well, but all right. We do want a Crossroads, so I guess we're trashing an estate here. And could it possibly be correct to sheep the T-Mog here? Like, we could take a Ronin. We did. Or a rice broker. Those were both pretty useful. I think I like getting the rice broker now. All right. I would have liked to hit 5, you know. I would have liked to see my transmogrify if I wasn't going to hit 5. Well, how do we feel about a second T-Mog? I don't really want to take... Well, they just saw their stowaway. Okay. I'd rather T-Mog into the stowaways. Like, we could take Pilgrimage. Doesn't look amazing. If we did Pilgrimage, it'd be for, like, Bandit Camp after we take one, Rice Broker, and, like, I don't know, Spices or something. King's Cash. Second T-Mog. There is some synergy there with Mountain Shrine. Getting it to draw. Like, assuming we're going to end up trashing action cards with it. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Just cannot hit 5. Alright, now that we have the other T-Mog, the T-Mog on the map, we can T-Mog a T-Mog. I think I'm a little bit more willing to do Pilgrimage. Go for silver, really. Ah! So do we want to activate Progress? Do we want to hit 5? We could opt not to. We could just sheep this. And then probably take a Spices. I mean, I would like a Ronin as well. We are going to trigger a shuffle with Rice Broker next turn, in all likelihood, so... Oh, we definitely will, because we have Stowaway in play. Alright, let's get the Ronin. This draws 2 cards, so that's basically Spice Merchant, so I guess it doesn't matter the order here. Again, do we want to activate Progress? We could buy King's Cash, activate Progress, buy King's Cash, top deck it, and then turn it into a province if we wanted to. I don't think we're at that point. But we could top deck a Bandit Camp. Which seems good. All right. We have both transmogrifies on the mat. How did that happen? I wanted to T-Mog the T-Mog. We could T-Mog Crossroads into Stowaway if we don't think we need the actions. Well, we might as well draw here. Oh, we did need the actions. Whoops. Okay, well... Although we don't really want to play this Stowaway this turn anyway, I guess. So if we Pilgrimage now, that's not that good. We kind of need his spices. Maybe I should have just T-Mogged Rice Broker or something. Top decking Ronin is pretty sad. Okay, cool. We can T-Mog the T-Mog now. Do we just want another spices? Probably. We're gonna draw Mountain Shrine dead, but that's fine. Alright, I think this is King's Cash Pilgrimage. The King's Cash goes on top, oh my god. Spices on top too, I guess. Do kind of want another T-Mog. Do we want... Like, we could take a second Ronin now. Or we just want another Bandit Camp. Like, do we have the actions? 2 Bandit Camps, so we can play a couple Ronins. Really care that much about playing the Mountain Shrine. The problem is it's going to be hard to get the treasures out of our hands. So I think getting another anything, we need like Bandit Camp Rice Broker or something. Well, I guess Mountain Shrine also draws. Or can draw. No, it does draw. Okay. Might as well just keep the coffers for all the difference that makes. I think they're just going to fail to draw here unless they invest in some now. Duchy. Are they going to buy Crossroads? That's got to be the buy if you're top decking 2 Duchies. wonder if they're going for Duchy Duke. Whoa! Top decking 3 duchies? What? This is pretty annoying. It's Ronin. Not gonna do anything. Still gonna play it so that it's not in hand. This has got to be King's Cash the spoils. Alright, so they should have a pretty awful turn coming up here. Which means I think I've got a little bit of time. Like, they don't even have a Ronin down here. They top decked like they're like Bandicam, Spices, King's Cash, and then 3 duchies. So oh, we didn't find our stowaway. That's annoying. Alright, we should get a Crossroads on top. And then do we green here? Like, we could just go double province. And we can also T-Mog province to province if we do that. Or we could take a King's Cash and T-Mog that. But if we want to pile drive the provinces... Oh, they have the stowaway? Well, their turn should still be pretty bad, but... Oh, I wasn't even thinking about Bandit Camp top decking spoils. Like, I hadn't even noticed that happening. Well, they did already have a Crossroads. I did not realize that. Okay. Maybe their turn is not going to be so bad, after all. Why are they triple playing Spices over spoils? Like, do they need that much, that many buys? Surely not. That is a lot of duchies. You can't deny it. I think they might still fail to draw even despite the Crossroads here, but I guess we'll see. All right, so maybe we cannot get through enough provinces quickly enough here, which would mean we probably... like, what we could do is just play the T-Mog. Not call this one. Wait a turn. And then plan to, like, double T-Mog King's Caches or something, if possible. Yeah. I think... we want a spoils in hand. Probably. Playing other stowaway seems good. At this point. It's gotta be King's Cash the spoils. So we go... We pilgrimage, we can top deck a King's Cash. So we go double province, pilgrimage. No, we have to do the pilgrimage first. So we go King's Cash. Well, spices. Crossroads. King's Cash. Province. Province. All right. Now, if I'm wrong about their draw, then that'll be bad. But I don't think... I am? Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know why I thought... Well, I guess Mountain Shrine can draw past it. Oh, yeah. I think we got this. We can't draw that spoils. It's okay. We'll do the spices this time. Okay. I was scared that I had messed that one up, but apparently I didn't. I mean, I think there's definitely a possibility that they just misplayed it and that the Duchy Duke thing was actually better, but I don't know. The T-Mog stuff is what makes me think, like, especially with King's Cash, that like the province line should be better. And I think I could have piloted it better than I did. But like in terms of that versus Duchy Duke, it's just a lot of gains with the duchies into the dukes. And you still have this problem where you top deck so many cards that, like, I don't know, like they top decked a whole bunch of green cards, and then they top decked the Crossroads. But the Crossroads didn't actually see all of the green cards that they top decked, I think, because it, like, you know, I don't think they had any stowaways in play, and so if they have more than 4 green cards, it's like you kind of need multiple Crossroads at that point that you're gaining to be able to see the rest of your deck. There's probably a way to make that work. It wasn't entirely clear to me how they were amassing as much payload as they did, like, earlier in the game, like how they were drawing. They only had the one stowaway, I think, and then like, they had a Rice Broker. They did have a Ronin, but I didn't feel like they were playing it that much. Yeah, I don't know. But in any case, we got there in the end. Yeah, I think the Ronin... I'm trying to think, did the Ronin ever save any of my turns? I'm not sure that it did. It wasn't actually, like, that good. Mountain Shrine being, like, an expensive moat. Well, it's an expensive moat that makes 2 coins. So, like, you know, when I bought the one that I did, Like, it was a little bit more draw, but I don't know. It was drawing on that kingdom was like awkward until you got the crossroad stuff going, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of room for optimization there, different lines. In any case, from a Rising Sun perspective, I think that is the first game I played with Mountain Shrine and Rice Broker, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I kind of forgot about the Rice Broker trash and action mode. Like, I remembered that having actions in the trash would make the Mountain Shrine draw, but I kind of forgot about the option to use Rice Broker to just like do the apprentice thing with actions. I bet there was an opportunity at some point in there that I overlooked to do that usefully. Oops. In any case, that is going to do it for games today. Thanks for watching. I will be playing some more probably in the next couple days. Although I do have a couple league matches over the weekend, so maybe not. But you know, I guess there will be something. Anyway, until then.